Tamborine Mountain, doing basically Curtis Creek, the upper falls. This is super deceiving right now because there's a lot of people, but it just doesn't look like it because we're filming in a little section, a little bubble of our own. So we passed a whole bunch of people coming in, and there's shops like right near the entrance of the trail.
Main highway right there.
And a main highway down below, so it's not as quiet, and
it's very stark, in stark contrast to every other hike we've been on, where you drive out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, so we'll see how this one goes. Unfortunately, it says the lower circuit is closed due to the flooding that happened at the beginning of March. I believe it was March when we first got here, and there's a huge flood. I think it's just the top. I've never seen any of those birds yet. I think we've seen the flying foxes though. Where the mud and stuff is in it. Along the mud board.
Big line. Most people are just chilling by the water.
Galore Creek Circuit is closed and there's a whole bunch of people still taking it.
Just knocked the barricade down and walked right on by.
Yeah. So can't really blame Australians. I'm assuming it's just tourists in general, local or international. But yeah, you were saying?
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah. That's probably why all the parks say no dogs on this hike. All the beaches say no dogs because you probably used to be able to have them. And then people don't listen to like keeping them on the leash or something in order to protect wildlife. So, or picking up after them. There's more people though, so you gotta put the camera away. He's definitely watching us. Just saw our first Kookaburra. I guess. So first saw our first Kookaburra. Glad we saw it land. Keep hearing them at night, like outside of our apartment. But first time we've seen one, and he just sat in the tree and watched us.
Well, we gawked.
Yeah, we gawked at him. He gawked back at us. So who's in the zoo now? Might be the worst trail yet because there's so many people, and I don't know if it's because it's actually quite warm out today or if it's because it's around
12:30
around noon. Probably because we got a little bit of a late start because we stopped at the farmers market in Tamborine. So usually we get an earlier start and there's not nearly as many people, so come before noon.
Crosswalk.
How big is crosswalk? This is like the cutest little lolly shop. Going to the Forest Cafe for lunch. Maybe I could talk Brandon into ice cream too. How cute is this ice cream place? Stayed at the Forest Cafe, something like that. Had BLTs and a BL no tea. They're actually really, really good.
You could have had a BLT. The tomato was so thin, you wouldn't have even tasted it in there.
No, I would have. Tomatoes are gross. The insides are so like squishy and.
What's worse, tomatoes or onions?
Onions. Onions are worse than tomatoes. Because at least with tomatoes you can like grind it up and make like pasta sauce or salsa or pizza sauce. But like onions have no purpose.
They are like the base of every single dish.
See, I just use garlic instead. Garlic's so much better. I don't buy onions. I don't steal onions from my mom's garden stash. Don't cook with onions if I'm cooking. How wonderfully creepy is that? Construction, that doesn't look very nice, does it? Coin donation. Chicken wire, possibly in case it gets slippery.
Probably for wheelchairs.
Beds. cedar. That's what these trees are. And that apparently buttress roots. There he is. Yeah, I spotted you. Spotted us. He's just not there. That's how that path basically goes to the same. Probably did. Up the stairs. With the barn owls that Brandon and her are afraid of. This is the rose garden. Ranges. See, Mom? He likes the shade. This way.
Kind of a little hobbit hole. Tail feathers. Oh, this is so exciting. Hey, little guy. Over here, little Kookaburra. Thank you. I'm getting a screamo. That's what the insects sound like. The best way to show them is if I hold them up to the light. Absolutely huge.